Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got another part from Spoiler King for our 2023 Maxima. Well, my mom specifically, and we're gonna be installing this spoiler right here. So let's go ahead and begin unboxing this thing. Alright, so here we have the Spoiler King wing. This one actually goes on top of the already existing wing for the Maxima. So this is it right here. We gave you some little stickers right there to go ahead and install it, and a packet which helps the product adhere properly. Let's go ahead and remove it. Alright, there you go, just like that. We decided to go with this cut right here. There's another duckbill that's like a little bit longer, but my mom really wanted to go with this kind of look right here. She thought it looked better. Already comes with a 3M tape, which works extremely well. And as you can see, looks really nice. You can actually add some wax on these wings, and it'll give it that like glossy look without having to really paint it if your car's like black, and it'll look nice. But let's go ahead and begin installing this thing. We're gonna go ahead and clean the surface and then go from there. Before we go ahead and install the spoiler on the Maxima, if you guys would like 20% off on any of Spoiler King's products on their website, go ahead and type in this discount code right here, which is going to be the same name on my Instagram and also my YouTube, which is going to be Chris Leva. It'll be right here, so you guys can go ahead and type that in to get 20% off. It doesn't have to be on the Maxima spoiler, it doesn't have to be on the FX or the M45. It can be on any of their products. They have a bunch of stuff on there. I know for the Maxima, they got a little bit more stuff. They got the spoiler, a longer duckbill. They got a roof spoiler as well. So anything on there, go ahead and use that code. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. And let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Alright guys, so here's the Maxima. We're going to go ahead and install the spoiler, which is going to go right on top of this one right here. Going to go something like that. But first we got to clean up the surface really well. Especially right here, because it looks like it mainly just mounts right in that area. Yeah, it looks like it's a perfect fit right there. They provided this alcohol prep pad, and then this adhesive promoter right here that works extremely well. And first we're going to go ahead and just clean it with a towel, some water. Then we're going to use the alcohol prep pad, let that dry, and then put some of this stuff on there along this area right there. And in order to measure it, we're gonna go ahead and align it first, and then once I see that it's perfect, I'm gonna add some tape right here, make a line, another piece of tape, that way I know that's the middle, and we can begin mounting it right there. And I don't have my glasses right now to do like a little POV because they broke, so unfortunately you guys are gonna have to just see me put it on, and I'll show you step by step. Alright, so I put this piece of tape right here, and then a piece of tape right there so I can align it perfectly. So this is going to be the middle. Just place it on, take the tape off, and then it should stick on pretty good. We already applied the promoter, we're just letting it dry, and then we're going to apply this on here. The promoter is this thing right here. It helps it stick a whole lot better. So just apply that, allow it dry for a few minutes, and then we can stick this on. Alright, so right there you can see I lined it up. And I split the tape in the middle, and I'm just pulling away at it, and then I'm applying pressure to make sure it lines up with the line right here. And then see right here how it kind of curves. As you apply pressure, you want to bend this in so it can stick properly. So we're going to do this right here, pull, make sure it lines up, and apply pressure so it can stick. And so far it's lining up pretty good. Alright, final step, just going through it with the heat gun, warming it up so the adhesive can stick properly. Don't put the heat gun on there too much because then it's going to melt it, but just enough to heat it up and then apply pressure on all the edges. Alright, so here is the spoiler officially installed. We added a little bit of wax right here to give it more of that like darker black color. Doesn't look all matte and plain. So looks pretty sick. I did have to bend it in as I was applying pressure to allow it to stick properly. And as you can see, it came out pretty good. It's matching on the line right there. Same thing over here. And it's evenly aligning with this line right here. And then same thing right here with this line. And that's how we were able to kind of line it up. And here in the back, you can kind of see that it's like right in the middle right there. So it looks really nice and clean. But like I said, you guys can get this for 20% off using my code. We'll most likely maybe end up getting the one up here. And I'll make another video on that once we order that one. The next thing we want to do to this car is install some side skirts. So I just got to measure how long these are. Most likely get some universal ones because I couldn't find any specifically that fit this Maxima. I wonder if Stilla makes some, but I know their products can be pretty pricey. And then if you didn't watch the previous video, we just installed this lip right here and it's been holding up since we installed it. It's been a week and it looks great. Just look at that, makes it look a little bit more sportier and aggressive. This is like the black edition model, which I mentioned in the previous video as well, but it has all this black already, the new Nissan logo. And then we also added wax on this right here to give it a shinier look so it matches the black instead of being like that matte color. So yeah, hopefully we'll do that in the next video to complete everything on the side. And I'm not sure if they make a diffuser, but if there is one available, we will most likely pick that one up as well. But it's looking pretty sick. I really like the front end of this Maxima right there. As you can see, it looks really aggressive right there with that lip. The front end just looks really nice on this car. They really updated a lot of things on here. It may seem like they updated like a few small things, but the headlights are updated. Has those like DRLs now. They'll go right there with the black. It just looks really nice and clean. This thing is on here really good. Like I'll pull on it and it pulls the entire spoiler with it. So don't worry about this coming off. This thing is not going to come off like right here. I want to apply pressure, and as you can see, it's actually bending the spoiler versus coming off at the seam. So I've had this on my M45, I've had these on my FX, and I also had it on another car. I can't remember which one it was, but I've installed, you know, about 3 of these, and I've had no issues whatsoever with this thing coming off. They've all been lasting great, especially the one on my FX. I have curves a lot more, and it's still on there, you know, really good, holding up. So right here, as you can see, sticking on really well. Pull it, you can see I'm pulling this thing in, and it's not going to come off. It's pulling like the whole wing with it as well. As you can see, it's moving it. So looks really good. Great product. Like right here, you can see like this line right here. When it goes down, it follows this line right here, which looks pretty sick. Same thing over here. Goes down, follows this line right here as well, which is pretty clean. But yeah, overall, this car is coming along. Love how it looks, and hopefully we can install a few more things on this thing to make it look that much better. In case you don't want to pick up the spoiler specifically, there are other options. There's another one that actually goes under this one. So if your car or your Maxima does not come with this spoiler on already, there's another option that will go right under here. So there's that one. There's also a longer one that doesn't have this cut right here that extends out even further. I believe it's like up to here because it looks a lot longer. And then there's also the roof spoiler that kind of matches this one right here as well, that has a cut, and then also a square one if you get the other option as well. So there's a few out there to pick from Spoiler King. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and end the video right there. Like I mentioned earlier, if you would like to get 20% off of any Spoiler King's products, go ahead and use my discount code right here to get 20% off on anything on their site. I've used multiple products and they've lasted me years without any issues, and it holds up extremely well. It's not like these other products where you just stick it on and once you pull it, it comes off. It actually grabs onto the car and it sticks on there extremely well. But we already ordered the side skirts. We had to get some universal ones to go ahead and fit it on the Maxima. And I think once we put those side skirts on, it's going to make the entire kit look really nice. Diffuser, I don't think I was able to find one, but I'll double check to see if there's any more that we can find, and we'll most likely pick up one of those. I know this is a different body style, so I know some things won't fit on it exactly, but we'll go ahead and check it out. But thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.